Within his Shakibul Hasan, would you believe it? It's the very first time that Christopher Henry Gale has batted at number 5 in BPL. And he has to make the most of it. Only 3 down his side, in trouble. And he started slowly. He's taking a little bit time, fine. Don't need to be in any sort of hurry. There's still got a lot of overs left. Comes down the wicket, but a good piece of bowling, just cramping him for room and targeting the legs.
He's just looking for that length to free his arms for Scale. Not as nimble on the feet as he once was. He's been around a long time, played for 36 different teams, not T20 sides, but 36 different sides. Traveled the world, and his numbers have been absolutely wonderful, and he keeps going at the tender age of 42. In Jamaica they would say young man orange juice.
And this is only the second time that Gale and Shakib have batted together in BPL. Previous time they made 62 between them. So they were eyeing up to build up a good partnership here. The work at home has been excellent. He's just given now 19 in his full quota of 4 overs. 1 for 19. Barishal 39 for 3.
Turnip, Turnip রাখে fresh 100 প্লাস পর্যন্ত। তার গাড়ি কোম্পানি Turnip fresh করে।
অরেঞ্জ ক্রিম মিল্ক ক্রিম
হ্যাট্রিক বিস্কুটে আছে টেস্টি অরেঞ্জ আর রিয়া ক্রিমের ডিলিশিয়াস কম্বিনেশন। হ্যাট্রিক বিস্কিট, এক বাইটে ডাবল মজা।
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো। তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি?
এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর বিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ, ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক।
কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি। নতুন হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
বাচ্চাদের টিফিনে যাই দিই জি স্যার।
চেটেপুটে খাবে, আবার ভালো বলবে। ফ্রুট ফানের কথা বলছি।
আনারসের ক্রিমি স্বাদে সবাবে আর বলবে।
Dettol Germ free strategic timeout is let's play safe with Dettol. This is what has happened so far. Some good work in the review, valiant effort, but then just rolled over. Really good effort, but just couldn't pull it back. That was a top shot. So beautiful follow through. Fortune Barishal struggling at 39 for 3 after the end of the 9th over, changing from the BBS cable end. Isuru Udana is in the attack. It's a low full toss. They have protection in the BBS singles. It has now been 12 deliveries since the last boundary. Fortune Barishal 4 changes. Watching Chris Case and Shohan, Taijul Islam and Shafiqul Islam. Irfan Shukur, Salman Hussain, Jacob Lintot and Naeem Hassan. A lot will depend on Minister Dhaka bowlers doing really good in these conditions at the moment. Again a slower delivery. Leg buys, or did he get a bit of a bat?
Yeah, I have to agree with you. This is where the runs have to come from. The enigma that is Chris Gale, the all-rounder that's Sakib batting at 3, captain. So all the runs, well, a majority of them have to come from these two to try and take the game as deep as possible. Skates on, but they do pick up the single.
They still have batting to come. Bringing in Nohan, who is pretty good with the bat. He's expected to come next. Dwayne Bravo, Zia saw what he can do with the bat. Reputation of hitting some big shots. But this pair is so very crucial for Fortune Barishal. Good. That's put away. He finds the gap. Gone the distance. It's a cracking shot from Shakib Al Hassan.
Yeah, poor delivery. Lots of change-ups. Misuru Dana. This time he's gone with the seam-up delivery, and it's over the leg side. The efficiency up to 95% with smart cricket. He has the sensor on the top of his bat, does Sakib Al Hassan. Yeah, just to create balance to what you're saying, you just don't want to lose when you lose a wicket, it becomes 21 for 1, becomes 23 for 2, becomes 23 for 3. So it just shows, and we saw that the other day. Wickets were lost for not very many. Bat speed of 61 kilometers, shot efficiency of 95.
Yeah, they took 18.4 overs to chase that total 25 when they played that match against Chattogram Challengers. So they did struggle with the bat. But at the moment, this partnership is worth 25 of 27 now. Akib is going at a strike rate of 113, 16 of 12. That partnership. But a lot will depend on Chris Gale comes out of this innings. He's now faced 15 and has only got runs of 15 deliveries. And now he will take another single to after the end of the 10th over. Fortune Barishal are 49.
তুমি জানো আমি কে?
সম্মানিত যাত্রীবৃন্দ, ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে? যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন।
ব্রুকবন তাজার সতেজ চায়ের দানায় আছে প্রাকৃতিক থিয়ানিন, যা মনকে করে তোলে তা।
কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ
ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে? যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন। ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে? যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন।
ব্রুকবন তাজার সতেজ চায়ের দানায় আছে প্রাকৃতিক থিয়ানিন, যা মনকে করে তোলে তা।
কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ একটি
Take another single. In Barishal, a 49.
যা মনকে করে তোলে
কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে
একটি
He needed 18 runs.
Possibly more to come. He's trying to just break out of the shackle. Riyadh has bowled a couple of loose ones, and this one, Chris Gayle, really latching on. Didn't make it look to be a huge effort. It's just the ease with which he's put it away for such a long distance.
But that's it, just a punch. And this
ball ends up hands in the head for the skipper, Mahmoodul Riyadh.
Good thinking, because just flighting the ball away from him. Everybody knows that he doesn't make much effort to reach the ball. End of 11 is 60 for 3.
Hello. Well, interesting, 2 big overs, 10 from the 10th, 11 from the 11th. So that's headed in the right direction.
Shakib Al Hasan's strike rate is just creeping up now. So he's well said. He's faced 18 deliveries already.
Oh, gets a bit of an edge. Just the ball rising up. He did not reckon that that ball would rear up like that. Got a feather touch and no mistake behind the wicket. A huge breakthrough here.
And huge grin from Rubal Hasan. He's enjoyed getting his former captain out. That was the effort ball from Rubal. He keeps on doing that once in a while. Just bends his back. And what a nice carrying. And a loose shot by Shakib Al Hasan at this point. Very disappointed with himself.
Well, he has to go for 23 and it's 60 for 4. He's trying to just break out of the shackles. Mahmoodul Riyadh.
Mr. Noodles Korean super spicy, super tasty.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজেই, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH কোয়ান্টাম কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি।
The crucial wicket of the skipper. Nurul Hassan Chauhan comes in for the first time in this Bangabandhu BPL. He is no mug with the bat. He's in the middle because of this very, very important wicket of Shakib Al Hassan.
It was a decent partnership, 35 of 37 deliveries. Just was blossoming. We saw a couple of big shots, but Rubel has got that effort ball going. Good catch taken by Mohammad Shahzad. So a bit of pressure in the middle order now. They've got the batsmen, they've got Ziaur Rahman, they've got Dwayne Bravo, but you've got to give them a platform to reach a stage where they can explode.
Unfortunately, platform has not been given their 5.37, the current run rate. But the thing is, just like to see the reaction of Shahzad when he took that catch. Normally very animated.
Guaranteed.
The crucial wicket. Nicely behind that. Can't get it past the fielders.
Well, it's a good wicket. The sun is out. It'll dry out whatever juice there was. So it was a good toss to win today.
Just talking about the reaction of the keeper. See, hardly anything from him. He takes the catch casually. Doesn't even appeal. Normally he's such an animated person. Jumps all over the place. Not that on that occasion.
Well, he thought it was a given. It was a loud nick. And bowler's appeal was good enough. He doesn't waste his energies. But the pitch is going to get better. So, but Shakib Al Hassan said during the toss that he was not pretty sure what to do. So he was happy to bat first. It was there was an overnight rain last night also. Those must have freshened up things a bit.
That initial trigger movement going across to the offside was spotted by the bowler. Just tried to bowl it tad wider. And eventually he had to reach for it. There you see.
Not able to time. But he's just walked in. So he'll take a few deliveries to get settled. Get in rhythm with the pitch. Back and across. That's the right way to go. And we have not seen too much of swing and seam today as well. But still the batsmen have found it tough to get along.
But Nurul Hassan Chauhan keeps on making those backwards and across sort of movement pretty early on as the bowlers come in even before point of release. So it just gives that opportunity, that little bit of an advantage to the bowler to adjust at the last moment. Have another look. Back and across. Then, well, not so much across on that occasion, the second time, but it just gives that feel to the bowler that you can correct yourself.
Well, sometimes this is just a trigger moment. If just a trigger moment and he always does that, then it's not an advantage. If he's doing that on a particular delivery or two against a particular bowler, then you can make an adjustment. But yeah, you're right. Once you are back across, the bowler. How can make adjustment, but yeah.
Body spray, charging long-lasting fragrance. ভুল করো না, cool করো।
নতুন যুগের দূষণ ফোটানো যায় না, তাই পিওরিটি এমন লিখে পাঠাও সেটা 3 গল্পে তৈরি হবে ক্লোজ আপ ডিজাইন কাছে আসার গল্প।
Over boundary, Chris Gayle has been tied down reasonably by the bowlers. Not been allowed to come out of his shell, not been allowed to go to the free-flowing movement that we're used to him seeing with the bat. And all credit to the bowlers for keeping a disciplined line and length consistently going and not allowing the batsman to go at a steady rate of knots. The run rate now 5.08. Mahmood Rana, this time he goes big time, but there's a fielder coming underneath that one, and he's taken it. He's judged it to a nicety. He's trying to puck it over the top, just backing away very close to that boundary line, but he has taken a very excellent one judgment.
Was centralizing it there. He thought it was possible, but what a well judged catch there.
Wickets keep falling at regular intervals. Bravo in now. From this time animated Shazad.
Well, you were waiting for that. There were 3 appeals in one there. But the ball clearly going down the leg stump. No chance. And there you go. 1, 2 and 3 from Shazad.
Uneven response from the skipper, but he's come back well. Went for 11 runs in his first over. Mahmudullah Riyad continues with himself, and it has paid off. First of all, some air, just a single. Just one superlative catch that was struck very well. Sohan went big time into the deep, but just couldn't get enough. It was the elevation and not quite the distance, and eventually charged it to an asp.
Very well thought of, well planned by Mahmudullah Riyad. He's been relying on his flight deliveries, just knowing that Sohan has just come in. That was a good one. That was the faster one, far ball. The one that goes skip through.
Yeah, he was playing for the turn, wasn't it? But it just got the inside part of the bat. Pretty close to that wicket. Could have gone anywhere.
Barishal is struggling now. They have to look to something special from one of these 2 West Indians. Big reputation.
Boss makes his way in. Have a look at those stats. More than 14,000 runs in T20 career, strike at 145, and the number of matches, phenomenal, 454. Well, he's back in Dhaka.
550s, 500s here in the Bangladesh Premier League.
His way in.
He has to go for 23, and it's 64. It's been a struggle for Fortune Barishal. 64 for 5. A lot of construction work going on. New metro rail service, the new metro station not too far from here. Hopefully metro will be in operation very, very soon. And one of the additions to the Dhaka skyline, we've had elevated expressways out of Dhaka, crossing over the Podda bridge, massive bridge that was, as that's head away into the deep. Couldn't quite get out of it, despairing effort, but the ball finds its way to the boundary.
They didn't time the ball too well this time, but still getting a boundary out of it. Just got the bottom part of the bat. Tantalizing chase and well tried in the end. And yes, Shamim, I'm looking forward to travel on that metro soon. A lot of development going on as I've been coming here for the last few years. A lot of changes to the city skyline. Is coming up to a nice, cosmopolitan, thriving metropolis, I think.
Oh, it is a big metropolis, and it's getting all the ingredients. Where you see, have a look at the pool. There's the indoor swimming pool. There's an outdoor swimming pool. There's some other sports facilities around this. The academy is next door to the ground here. Lovely sports complex in this part of Dhaka.
And they're building a new cricket ground, I hear. Another one in the city. Just outside, yes. It's a lot of sporting complexes that shows that there's true development happening.
Well, still not the big runs that's required for Fortune Barishal to post a total. That's going to test Dhaka.
Well, projection, if they go by 8 and over, they'll get to around 120, which is not going to be enough because this wicket is going to get better. The sun has come out. It is going to dry out. So they need something special from one of these two players. Chris Gayle has been there for a long time now. 21 deliveries. Just 15 to show for it. Striking of 71. Not many times you'll see this.
Well, something's got to give here. Oh, he's just thought of that, but he placed it so very nicely. This is the last moment adjustment, opening the face, but the timing was so sweet and the placement so proper that it went streaking away to the boundary.
Well, this is a different Chris Gayle we are seeing, probably because this is the number 5 Chris Gayle. He's relying on these deft shots rather than his muscle power. Probably the bowlers have been clever. There is a well thought out plan not to give Chris Gayle deliveries where he really likes them. That's why he has been forced to change his game today.
That's closer to him. It's just maybe on other occasions you'd have just flicked over high, but content to just dab it away for a single. So Mahmudullah Riyad has marshalled his troops very well. The bowlers have bowled pretty much according to the field positions.
Well, he's under pressure because they've lost 2 games on the trot. And this was a big pressure game for them. But surprisingly, the team which has won the game, Barishal, before, has made 4 changes. So don't fix something that's not broken, as they say.
Waits on that one and just hammers it. And there is some cover in the deep. Well done. That's good commitment. He went streaking away to his right. Cover the ground. Really, batsman maybe could have done a little better with the running.
Well, one thing which has hit me is that none of the batsmen have been really able to connect. That sweet timing, that shot that no man moves shot we have seen that happens. That's not happened today. None of the batsmen have been able to time and cream the ball. The shots we have been used to seeing in this year's matches, whatever has happened so far.
Again, he's cramped for space. It's just the ease of trying to go to the offside, trying to make room on the onside. He's just not got that foot movement. 14 done, 76 for 5. There's a big manual scoreboard to the left, despite the fact that's a little bit of an error with the total. It's 76. He's got on to that one. How far is that going? Just beyond the fielder. Hands on head for Mahmudullah, but very, very precious runs here from that of Chris Gayle.
Yeah, finally, they've got going. 2 boundaries in the last over. This is good. Putting pressure on the bowler first ball. Again, that short arm pull, he's famous for this one. He's got the power always to clear biggest of the grounds. Lucky for him that the fielder was placed a lot squarer.
Well, I think that's a mid-stumping opportunity. That is a wide. Wait and see if he was outside his crease. It'll be interesting. I just felt so. We'll come and have a look at that in a moment.
It was a 4-step out. What a shot. This is what we are used to seeing from Chris Gayle. There was not much room. The ball was not that short. Just goes back and punches it over the bowler's head for 6.
Yeah, it's the punch. It's no extravagant movement. It's just sheer power. Just look, stands his ground. Easy pickings. The ball there to be hit. And he does it with utmost ease. Just tonks it away, long and strong. Now he uses his feet, gets a bit of inside part of the bat, streaks away for a single.
Well, Chris Gayle has got going. Sun is out. There's a big smile on his face. And his strike rate from 70 has gone up to 118. Good signs for Barishal.
So many short pitch deliveries from Mahmudullah Riyad. I don't know if he's intentionally trying to make the batsmen go for the big shots and maybe miss out with their timings or the depth of their shots. But there have been too many of those short pitch deliveries.
Just got to bowl tight. Doesn't have to buy wickets at this point and give an opportunity to the opposition to get out of jail. And they are in jail. They were in jail. 61 for 5 after 11. They were tottering. But suddenly 89 for 5 with 5 more overs, 5.2 overs to go can get dangerous.
It's 13 runs already in this over. They had a wide, so an extra ball to be added on. Oh, that appeal just trying to negate the thought of a wide down the leg side. Maybe a little brush from the pads.
Mahmudullah Riyad has made amends. He knows that bowling closer to Chris Gayle's body is better option.
Ah, that's full toss. It tossed away. Oh my goodness. Oh, opportunity there. The captain's not too happy, but they've got more runs.
One-handed try there, but a boundary, I think. It was not a very good effort in the outfield. Again, trying to bowl closer to Chris Gayle. That was a low full toss. Chris Gayle didn't connect it well. Well, one-handed try. It was a good try, but we have seen better efforts in the outfield in this tournament already. But this one, he's disappointed. So 93 for 5 after 15.
Have a look at those stats. More than
Oh my goodness. Oh, opportunity there. The captain's not too bad, but they've got more runs.
One-handed try there, but a boundary, I think. So not a very good effort in the outfield. Again, trying to put closer to Chris Gayle. That was a low full toss. Chris Gayle didn't connect it well. Well, one-handed try. It was a good try, but we have seen better efforts in the outfield in this tournament already. But this one...
Just the singles being picked up at this stage, but boundaries in the last. He hit one previous.
This stage. দেখতে পারবো আমরা ক্রিস গেল কিন্তু আছে এখনো স্ট্রাইক প্রান্তে
একটু নিচে চলে যাবে নিচে চলে
better. Fortune Barishal, and they have the two men from the Caribbean, Dwayne Bravo from Trinidad and Chris Gayle from Jamaica.
Yeah, what is good for Fortune Barishal is that Chris Gayle is still there. He started very slowly. Last 14 deliveries, 31 runs without losing a wicket, a partnership of 33 and 19. He really needs to kick on from here on to make sure they have a good total on the board.
Oh, Atta, what have you done? What have you done, Atta? He went for it, he gets a top edge, and the captain, Mahmudullah, he doesn't show much emotion there, but I think there's a great deal of relief because of what you said. He stays there, takes the game away from him, so it's an important blow.
It's a good delivery from Isuru Udana. I reckon it's a slow one, and he went after it, getting the bottom part of the bat, and the moment he played that shot, he was in trouble. Mahmudullah Riyad pouches it. That's a big wicket. Have a look at that reaction. He knows how important that is. Gayle gone for 36. Barishal 6. Gayle gone for
এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি। কাঁচা আমের সাথে ফুটফুট গ্যারান্টেড।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইল। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজেই, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়। মিস্টার নুডলসের কোরিয়ান সুপার স্পাইসি নুডলসে আছে দারুণ স্বাদ আর চরম ঝাল। মিস্টার নুডলস সুপার স্পাইসি, সুপার টেস্টি।
সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার ব্যান্ড, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি খারাপ ছিল? যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি। চুল পড়া চুলের ড্যামেজের লক্ষণ। ট্রাই ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ। এই নিউট্রিলাক্স সিরাম আর 1% ময়েশ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায়, চুল পড়া কমায় 98% পর্যন্ত। আনবিটেবল হেয়ার ফল প্রোটেকশনের জন্য ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ এখন মিনি প্যাকে 16% এক্সট্রা ফ্রি। মাছটা আজ তুমি রান্না করে ফেলোনি?
মাছ ব্যাপার না, রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না। Tasty orange and yummy milk cream and delicious combination. Hat-trick biscuit. আইলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, we don't judge. এক টাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা। The Dettol germ-free strategic timeout is over. Let's play safe with Dettol. Yeah, the loss of Chris Gale. Yahu Rahman makes his way out into the middle, breaking a partnership of 30. 3 of 20 deliveries. He's off the mark and running, but what a big wicket this. What a big opportunity. What a big moment for Dhaka to see the back of Chris Gale.
Thanks to that delivery from Isuru Odana, I thought he just played a little bit early. In the end, a pretty easy chance for Mahmudullah. Yep, he knows how important that is. So does he.
Okay, 96 for 6 now. We're coming to the last 2 deliveries of this particular over. That'll be the 16th. And seen some Ziaur Rahman's numbers 131. He'll need all of that in terms of strike rate if they're going to get to a better total. You continue on this path, I don't think they have enough. Rushed, bounced out, and caught a fine leg. He's having a dream over, Surudana. Oh my! Fortune Parasol is falling apart.
Ziaur Rahman trying to pull that one and doesn't get in a good position. Again an easy one. In the day this time around. What an over this is turning out to be. First he sent back Chris Gale and now Ziaur Rahman. Gone. Caught by Arfat Sani at the fine leg. Gone for 1. Barishal 96 for 7.
পেয়েছিস? ম্যাম কি জিজ্ঞেস করবো? কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে? আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম ক্রিম না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স। জেসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স, যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা। কাউকে বলো না আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স।
Alzari Joseph. 38 matches. I think his role in this is just to stick it out with Dwayne Bravo. 96 for 7. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult. What an over. 3 off it. 2 wickets. 96 for 7.
রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজেই, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
$15, $23, $36 are the contributions to talk about. And it's been more about what Dhaka have done with the ball. At key moments, they've continued to pick up wickets. I think it was when I was on with you, Atta, and we were talking about where the runs should come by. But if a wicket does fall, always looks like there's a mini collapse just round the corner. I think the bowlers have done their homework. It was a short one. Didn't expect it. And that's how he got himself dismissed. It's about partnership, about spending time in the middle. At one stage, 3 down for 60, and all of a sudden it's 96 for 7. And that was the 4 wickets that fell very quickly. Even the first 3-1 after opening partnership of 21. That's it nicely, and that is gone. That is a beautiful piece of timing from Dwayne Bravo. Yeah, the key here from Dwayne Bravo is that he moves very late. Good use of the feet, and this is absolutely wonderful. Just frees up the hitting zone. Continues to push his feet down the leg side to free up the hands, and 6 of the best. Pressure on now, induces the wide, and with that 6 came up the 100. It's such a lovely shot, beautiful use of the feet, and you've got to make sure that you connect well. He's playing his very first match. Hassan Murad was a member of the Under-19 World Cup winning squad. He's up against some quality player. 1 for 10 in his second over. He's 20 years of age. He'll pick up an easy single. Gets Alzari Joseph on strike. Yeah, what kind of total do you reckon, Eddie? That they'll be thinking that's the kind of numbers that I want to have on the board to ensure that they have something to bowl at. So it would depend mainly on what these two do, and majorly from Dwayne Bravo. He's looking to free up his arms. He'll only get the 1. It's a difficult one to say when you lose 7 wickets so early in your innings. But we saw Benny Howe a few nights ago. In the last 3 overs, they got 33 runs. So they get 33, they get to 140 in the last 3 overs. That's why Bravo is so key.
right away, and a good piece of fielding. He evades him, runs away for 4. Stops it. 11 off the over. 107 for 7.
রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজেই, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়। নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
Everybody amongst the wickets, but more importantly, it's about the fall of wickets at the bottom of your screen. Just look at how they end up being clumps. And no real partnership in between the fall of the wickets, barring the 23, 3 for 23, and 4 for 60. 1 brings 2, brings 3. Russell. Really well bowled. Saw him coming and he dips the Yorker in. I thought, to finish off answering your question, in all the day games that we've seen, and it's early into the competition, 125 plays 126, 96 plays 97 with a total of 444 runs with an average of 111. For me, I don't think 111 is enough. I'm thinking that 140, that's why I referenced Benny Howell the other day when he got 33 along with his partners off the last 3 overs. Get to that 140, that 150, then it becomes quite difficult. Full swing, inside edge, how fast is the outfield? It's not fast enough for the man in the deep. Good commitment.
I think a lot will depend on Dwayne Bravo, if he can hang on till the very end. Picked up 11 runs in the previous over. It was very good work in the deep. It looked like it would have gone to the boundary, but really good work. Missing out. It's a slower delivery. There was an opportunity.
Have a look at that fielding again. Yeah, very nice. I think the key there is the first touch. Just cushioning the touch so it doesn't roll onto the wedges. Really well bowled, inside edge, lost the bat, and will pick up 4. We've seen it all. How does he lose his bat? In the motion of getting an inside edge to a perfect Yorker, and pick up 4 as well. Ah, that's good for TV.
I've seen this a few times. Batters tend to lose the grip on the bat. And then there it goes. I've seen it before. It's a good delivery, really good delivery. Somehow he managed to get the bottom part, inside edge, and went to the boundary. Well, he has to do the bulk of damage with the bat. I hope the bat is okay. It just flew.
Having a decent day with the ball today. Hey, Russell. Another good 6, 114 for 7.
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো, তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো লাভলি থেকে শুধু গ্লো লাভলি? এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লোয়ের জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লোয়ের জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে।
কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড গুড গ্যারান্টেড।
Last 30 deliveries have brought about 50 runs for 2 wickets. So just those clumps, those regular fall of wickets, that's what you want to avoid. 114 for 7 with 2 overs to go. Change of end for Surudana to bowl his final over in his spell. Starts with a short one. Like there's good protection in the deep, just the single.
He needs to be careful because you really don't want to give too many boundaries at this stage of the game. It was a short one. There was protection in the deep. He just couldn't get into a good position. He's got away with that because both these batters will be thinking how to free their arms. In his last over, he's picked up 2 very important wickets. And he needs to finish off nicely because you really don't want to see them get past 130, 140, which is a possibility because the last couple of overs have been very good for Fortune Barishal. In 96 after the end of the 15th over. It's important that they get going, these batters.
Will that be a wide? If it's not, it's very well executed. You see what a lot of the T20 bowlers now do. They try and limit the reach of the batsman, so they try and push it as wide as possible. And reaching. So they lose their shape and it comes off the toe end of the bat, and that's what happened to Chris Gayle. And he's also bowling with the shorter side of the field to his right. And this is good for Malzari Joseph just to get Bravo on strike.
Yeah, 18 in the last 2 overs. But it's all about picking up the boundaries for Fortune Barishal. For Dhaka, it's the other way around. Minister Dhaka bowlers will be hoping to tighten things up. Last 15 deliveries, 20 runs without a wicket. They need some big shots.
Fine leg up. Third up. Backward point is quite fine. Ahmadullah is on the edge, right on the edge at cover. Andre Russell, key position, a straight long on. That is absolutely wonderful bowling. Excellent execution.
He just picked up the leg. I wonder why, because if he didn't, that would have hit him on the legs and it could have been a single. Yeah, you never know. My fellow commentator feels maybe 4 leg buys. It just gone through him. Well, Isuru Adana will be very happy to see that.
Perfectly bowled. Use of the feet, the shimmies, the double bluffing. And it doesn't pull Surudana out of the zone. Another excellent Yorker. Having the day with the ball as well. It's coming together nicely with Dhaka, but let's have a look at this. This is what all the batters are trying to do at this stage, trying to put the bowler off. And he's having a good day. Can't really do too much wrong. 3 runs off this over.
And to pull Surudana out of having the day with the ball as well. It's coming together nicely with Dhaka, but let's have a look at this. This is what all the batters are trying to do at this stage, trying to put the bowler off. And he's having a good day. Can't really do too much wrong. 3 runs off this over. And that is an outstanding 19th over. 118 for 7.
তারপরে স্কুল ডাউন করে আপনারা একটু নিচে চলে যাবেন।
He got a bit of glove on it.
Again, a boundary.
আপনার মিড উইকে
জিতে লাইভ দেখতে পারবেন বন্ধুরা।
During the toss, that he was not pretty sure what to do.
On 18 for 8. Tajul Islam, new batter, will be on strike. 89 matches, strike rate, not even close to 100. They'll just be looking to give Bravo the strike here. No, he will not give Bravo the strike. He will take things into his own hands. And he'll pick up a boundary. It's even bewildering for Andre Russell. How did he hit it there?
Yeah, he could not believe it. But takes nothing away from Tajul Islam. Probably anticipating a short one. He gets one man, then puts it away. That is a very good shot under the circumstances. Important boundary. Important runs for Fortune Barishal.
Excellent. Boundary in a one and give it to the in batter.
I know the Minister Dhaka bowlers have bowled really well to restrict Barishal at 123 for 8. But having said that, have a look at Rubal Hussain's. That's the catch taken by Mahmudullah to send back Alzari Joseph. Rubal Hussain has not completed his full quota of overs and he's just given away 8 runs in 3 overs that he has bowled. 1 for 8.
Yes, Dwayne. Yes, Dwayne Bravo. He loves it there. That's an excellent shot. There's not much you can do when you're a bowler. You slightly miss your mark and this is just splendid.
You're closing on 130 now. That is a terrific shot. Just knew the gap, had to hit it over the top of the infield and get past that fielder at cover point in the deep.
Oh, he's done it again. Not sure if he has a blind spot there, Dwayne Bravo, but he's let another one go through to the keeper. Final delivery, squeezed out into the deep. They're looking for 2 and they'll get them. They end up on 129 in their 20 overs to Fortune Barishal. Andre Russell ends up with 2 for 27 in his 4. Dwayne Bravo ends up on 33 of 26 and they've had to limp all their way.
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বার 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
টয়লেট শেষে লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ দিয়ে হাত ধুয়ে থাকুন, সুরক্ষায় 10-এ 10।
ডমেক্স টয়লেট রাখে ফ্রেশ 100 ফ্ল্যাশ পর্যন্ত, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ডমেক্স ফ্রেশ গার্ড।
Partnership between Sakib and Chris Gale could have taken things away, but his bowlers came to the answer and they really have restricted them nicely. Bravo tried his best to keep that batting card looking good.
Now we're speaking about the bowlers, especially Rubal Hussain. 1 for 8 was a magnificent right up front. Shobhagata Home also completing 4 overs, giving nothing away. Under 5 runs in over, the economy rate 1 for 19. Russell 2 for 27. Odana came back strongly later on to pick up 2 wickets in 1 over. Mahmudullah and Hassan Murad chipping with 1 wicket each.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights of this particular innings. That was an early chance, but in his follow-through, very difficult to throw himself in that direction. Shaikat played some scintillating shots down the ground, a bit of whiff. Punish. Drop catch by the Dhaka side. Shanto. Good piece of timing, and then slipping as he tries to look for the big shot down the ground, and a good catch in the deep. That was the first one to fall.
Yeah, they just couldn't get the kind of momentum you would have wanted from a team back to his lead on. Gone LBW to Russ, but Shakib showed sign that he was in for a big one. Nice bit of timing. This went all the way, short arm jab. And again, same position. Chris Gale opened and played the big heave down, but then Shakib dismissed, trying to cut to Rubel Hussain, just a little bit too close.
Yeah, looking for the big shots. Good catch out there by Yarul Islam and Mahmudullah with ball in hand, captain. As the runs slowly began to eke out for Fortune Barishal. This is a deft touch by Chris Gale. And his power on a few occasions, evading the fielders. And he's someone, when he stands still, can punish you until that moment there where he's reaching outside the line of off stump. Getting Dana come together to break the partnership. Good bouncer, good change up. B probably picked back.